podcast live on Facebook. I'm your host, Jack Arlena, and you are the special guest. That's right, you're the special guest. Engage in the conversation in the comment section below. Remember, be kind and be respectful. Now, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about family, life, we're talking about lifestyle, church life, and everything in between. So thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started. With that being said, let's talk. Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Talk podcast live on Facebook. I'm your host, Jack Arlena, and you are the special guest. That's right, you're the special guest. Engage in the conversation in the comment section below. Remember, be kind and be respectful. Now, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about family, life, we're talking about lifestyle, church life, and everything in between. So thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started. With that being said, let's talk. Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Talk podcast live on Facebook. I'm your host, Jack Arlena, and you are the special guest. That's right, you're the special guest. Engage in the conversation in the comment section below. Remember, be kind and be respectful. Now, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about family, life, we're talking about lifestyle, church life, and everything in between. So thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started. With that being said, let's talk. Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Talk podcast live on Facebook. I'm your host, Jack Arlena, and you are the special guest. That's right, you're the special guest. Engage in the conversation in the comment section below. Remember, be kind and be respectful. Now, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about family, life, we're talking about lifestyle, church life, and everything in between. So thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started. With that being said, let's talk. Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Talk podcast live on Facebook. I'm your host, Jack Arlena, and you are the special guest. That's right, you're the special guest. Engage in the conversation in the comment section below. Remember, be kind and be respectful. Now, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about family, life, we're talking about lifestyle, church life, and everything in between. So thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started. What's up, everybody? God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Man, I hope the mic is working and everything else is working, because I just went straight in without even checking. Let me get these comments activated. Welcome to Let's Talk. This is your host, Jack Arlena. If you don't know, thank you for being here with us on this episode, maybe probably 21, 23, 24, 25. I lose count. We're just going, and we're happy to be here as always, either Mondays or Tuesdays. Typically, we aim for either or, and maybe around this time, like 8, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So it's kind of a late night, but I think it's a good time because everybody's kind of at home already and doing their thing. I think there's Monday Night Football right now, so I don't know if we compete with that, but here we are. We're happy to be here. Thankfully, after a very busy weekend out in Arcadia, Wisconsin, with Iglesia Lirios de los Valle, and also on Saturday we were with Church New Beginnings, Nuevos Comienzos, con Pastor Zúñiga and Pastor Heriberto at Iglesia de los Valles in Arcadia. So yeah, man, it was awesome. Got lost out there for a bit, but we made it out alive. It was really nice to go off-roading in Wisconsin, in the hills, and in the I guess the hills and trees and cows and dairy farms and horse barns, and it was a unique experience for sure. Very beautiful. I almost didn't feel like we were in the United States, and there's so much other places to explore within the United States that is probably very awesome. What are some places that you've been at that you're like, man, am I still in the United States here? Because it may feel like, man, I'm outside of the country. And I've gotten to go internationally places, and so there's so many places here in the United States that are very beautiful. I got a friend named Ralph, who is oftentimes very travel savvy, is traveling all over. Showed me a couple places, invited me to go not too long ago, invited me to go somewhere in Canada, I believe. And he's like, let's go for 8 days. I'm like, I can't go for 8 days. I can't just drop everything, Ralph. and just go for 8 days. I would love to, have fun, and maybe in the future. But right now with the little ones being little and school and stuff like that, and having to pace of life is a little bit different. But I appreciate the thought. There's a little funny comment that I made there too, because he's like, what's the budget? What's the budget say? Is it a budget thing? I'm like, no, it's more like, the days thing. And he's like, well, what does your budget allow? He's like, well, first he set it up, we'll go out there and go. He loves to hike and do stuff like that. And then he asked, what's the budget like? And I told him, well, I'm like, the budget allows for, let me see if I can find it, because it was hilarious. The budget allows for staying outside in the wilderness. if we're gonna stay outside in the wilderness, that's what the budget allows, in a tent. Because the trip alone, do I have him here? I don't know. Sometimes my iPad shows him up and not. Anyways, but yeah, so happy to be here with you guys. If you're tuning in, if you're in here right now, why don't you say hello? Why don't you say what's up? I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment there in the comment section below. Hopefully right now Facebook is telling you that we're on live. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes YouTube notifies you the day of or the next day. We are trying to move this to YouTube eventually, but we got to build, and we've been building. I don't know how many subscribers we're at right now on YouTube. I haven't been very intentional with the podcast as far as getting numbers and putting more content, putting content every week almost. We have been, but like being intentional on the marketing aspect of YouTube, even promoting it. When I go and preach in places, I haven't really done that much, but to that regard. But I do love doing it. I do enjoy sharing with you guys and building this community up and sharing with you guys as a family, as you guys tune in. You guys are a big help when you like, when you share, when you leave your comments, and also when you see us. When you see us out and about, and you're like, man, that was an awesome podcast, we had fun, we laughed. It's a great encouragement. If you're here right now, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for just being here and sitting down with us. If you're going to comment, feel free to comment, share. Today we're doing Would You Rather, biblical twists. I think it's always a fun game to play. Would you rather? And maybe there's some comments or would you rathers here that you might share with your spouse, with your friends, maybe with your people from church. So so if you got a would you rather, kind of like a biblical twist, or maybe a really family friendly one, share it here in the comments. See what we will respond, or see what others will respond. So if you're here right now, man, would you share, would you like, would you comment, would you join in? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for doing just that, or just being here too as well is a big help. So so that was a little recap of what we did this past weekend. Friday we took off. Saturday, Sunday we were ministering along with the family. Took the whole family out there to Wisconsin, and we had a great time sharing and preaching the gospel. So here we are today. We're back at home, back in our routine, and super excited for today and being here with you guys. So why don't we get into it? Why don't we start getting into it? Let's get my wife in here, because of course this podcast it takes off a little bit more when the missus is here, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy doing the podcast with the missus as well, and you guys know her as Arlena. You guys know her as what other? Well, there is. There you go, honey. Your mic is hot. Welcome in.
Hey, y'all. God bless.
Say hello to the peoples.
Hello. This is Arlena.
The one that you know me. The one known as.
AKA known as the.
Known as Arlena. Because well, Arlena does have. She does have.
Don't be telling my secrets out to the world. That's how they rob your identity.
That's not how they're going to rob your identity. If you guys know detectives out there, let's see if there's detectives out there.
Don't be giving out none to no one.
Let's see. Social media is crazy.
The internet's a scary spot.
The internet is a scary spot. Which yesterday I introduced a friend to ChatGPT for the first time on the way back.
Corrupted.
He was doing a research paper, which I have to find that book. Juan, if you're watching this, if somebody tag Juan Perez on here, because it's about him right now. So somebody tag him right now. So yeah, I introduced him to Chat GPT, and he was like, "No, this is scary, dude." And he was doing a research paper. So a research paper, I forgot what exactly it was about, or he was preparing for something. But he didn't want to use it.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, no, don't say that.
Well, you can't just. All right. Well, whatever you're gonna say, tailor it, cut. Fluff it up, make
no,
it.
You can't.
You can't. Oh
no.
Man. Well, I can't. I tried helping you. I tried getting the info, guys, but I couldn't get the info.
I gotta behave. I'm on the web.
I'm on the web. What's up, Kevin? God bless. Let's go, Jack. Thank you, brother, for being here and tuning in. Hey,
God bless you, Kevin.
Check out Kevin if you guys want.
Stay strong.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay off of Facebook.
Oh, he's trying to stay off of Facebook?
Yeah, so he's joining us through YouTube.
Yeah, thank you for joining on YouTube, Kevin. He has a podcast on boxing if you're interested in boxing. And Kevin, go ahead and share that right there. Share in the comments below the name of your channel on YouTube. And also, I believe he goes live on Facebook too. So he's a boxing expert. He says hi, Arlena. He says hello.
Hey, God bless.
So feel free to share it there, man. He's on a journey right now. He's on an athletic workout journey, and he is far ahead of me. And he is doing really well, man. And the results are showing. The results are showing for sure. We have to go out for that run that we said we were gonna do, for sure.
Hold them to it. Don't let them off the hook.
I need
y'all.
accountability partners in
internet. I need y'all to just like he.
Hey, we're already in our second book of the Bible, and you're right there. You're right there.
I will not rush perfection.
She has T-shirts, logos. She has a Google form. Come on, yeah. Well, I do need more accountability when it comes down to running and the athleticness. I haven't been playing as much as I used to. I remember my wife would come home and then I would go and go and play basketball real quick and get some cardio in. Got to get back on that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Kevin, saying hello. Stay with us. It's gonna get a little bit. It's gonna get. It's gonna get. What if it's gonna get more fun in here?
Can't get any funner.
It's gonna get wild in here.
No, it's not.
Wild in the funny comment type section. Appreciate it, fam. Ready to hear the topic tonight. I rather have Solomon's wisdom, even though both had strengths that led to their demise. Yeah, it's not the strength, but the management of that. Wow. Yeah, good insight. They both met their demise. I don't know, Solomon did eventually kind of, because of all the wisdom, because of all the fame, because of all the money that he started coming in, it kind of got to his head. On top of that, God had warned him about, hey, there's certain habits that you got to cut, sir. There's certain things that you're doing, Solomon, that, you need a pullback.
After one wife. I don't understand why he
the
went.
The man has 700
wives.
Yeah.
And 300 concubinas.
Concubines, which, that's...
Man, he must have been real rich because the alimony on that.
Exactly. Pull back the reins, Solomon. And I think that's ultimately what led to him, writing in the book of Ecclesiastics, and then, he also wrote the book of Proverbs, or, but the Solomon, wisdom, what would you rather have? Well, I guess we could start off with that.
His money.
His financial money. Well, the only way he gained that was because he was wise, he was wise with it, and that's, well, on top of it, God, because he picked that, God then rewarded him with everything else, then everything else came. Because he picked wisdom, then everything else, then all the nations around him, then, came to him with gifts and all this other stuff, But then, of course, he got ahead of himself and started, So today's topic is right there in the comments. We're doing a would you rather biblical with the biblical twist. So would you rather biblical twist. We're gonna keep it light and friendly. If you want to answer these two on the comments, feel free to answer in the comments below. But let's break the ice. Why don't we break the ice? Kevin was so graciously to broke the ice with that one. Would you rather have Solomon's wisdom? And what was the other one? Would you rather have Solomon's wisdom. Let me see. I have it here somewhere. Where'd you go?
Well, this is where we see the difference between Jack and myself, because he went straight to biblical, and I was like, ooh, I have one. And it was, would you rather have to sing every time you speak,
Okay.
or dance every time you walk?
Oh. Sing every time I speak.
Yeah.
Am I a good singer though?
That's not specific. We don't know.
I've always liked the idea of singing, because it would fit so much within, you know, what I do in ministry. So I don't know how I can incorporate dancing in ministry. So I pick singing.
You could always have that song, the song que dice yo danzo,
yeah.
danzo.
But imagine every time I walk, and I walk a lot when I preach. So every time I walk, I would have to
the
legit,
robot
I would,
just robot the way
Mano.
across the altar.
No. I couldn't. And I think I would much rather sing, because then I would become like one of those gospel preachers, you know. And the Bible says, you know, and you know that Jesus is coming soon, you know. And then the music will help in the background.
But what if you're like at a church where they don't have musicians and you're just out there?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I just thought about that too. But then every time I talk though, it would get so.
Imagine they come to you with something serious and you're over here like, ooh.
Sir, you have jury duty.
He's like, oh no.
No, I gotta do jury duty.
My civic duty.
I would be like, wait. All right, guys. Okay, listen to me. What is that? No, I can't. Should I say it? No, I can't. No, I'd rather not. No, because then some of mine gonna be like, what?
No, don't.
But there's a lot of songs, like R&B songs. Y'all know who I'm talking about. R&B songs that like they sing. There's a very famous guy, a very famous R&B singer who got in trouble, but he had like a whole album where he did stories, and they were all like sung. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Anyways, so I would rather sing. What would you pick?
I would rather
dance.
I don't know, because imagine me at work going into these schools and just being like pop dropping and locking and no. But then to talk to them. I'm just visualizing.
If you're watching, guys, what would you rather? Would you rather sing every time you talk, or dance every time you walk? What would be?
I would rather sing, because the walk, people
leave it in the comments below.
If you're dance walking all the time, people would think you have something.
Yeah.
Whereas like the talking, they don't know.
She is on
something.
Some substance.
Holy Spirit, maybe.
Didn't David?
Other substance?
David danced.
But not all the time.
In front of the presence of the Lord.
Not in battle. He wasn't out there.
Dance fighting? That's called capoeira. You know, the Brazilians do that, capoeira. If I'm pronouncing it correctly. And it's like dance fighting. All right, next question. Let's give, okay, you give one, and then I'll give a biblical one. Balance it out. All right, here we go. Here's a biblical one, guys. Remember, you can answer these in the comments below. I will love to hear what you have to say. And if you have a biblical one or a funny one, family friendly one, feel free to shoot it in the comments there. So here's mine. Get ready, guys. This is somebody put dance. Elva put dance. I would rather sing porque los Dios quiere que adoremos en espíritu y en verdad, santo. Porque Dios quiere que adoremos en espíritu y en verdad. Elva Garcia put dance. Wow.
Oh wait, you know what? There's a loophole.
There's a loophole. Always finding the loopholes.
There's a loophole because you can do the dance.
This is gonna bother me, guys.
But you know how like they have the dance dances like when they walk.
Nobody can see you, but if you could see her right now, she's acting like people can see her, and she's like snapping her fingers. You're talking about like the West Side Story?
Yeah, like that.
West Side Story.
Yeah, people would just be like, she has a tick when she walks, but they don't even know what's happening.
Those were gangsters too that were dancing like that too. By the way, guys, those were gangsters.
Those are not like the gangsters that
Kevin said that he would rather sing. Elvis said that she would rather dance. Oh man, what would be the genre that you would dance? Would it depend on your mood as well? Like if you're sad,
anything.
You would dance like a very dramatic, sad dance. And then, like, if you're happy, like a jazz, salsa. It just depends how you feel.
I know.
What if you were lying, like, I'm not sad, but then when you dance, you're just dancing very sad?
I don't know.
You can't lie. You can
All
never
right,
lie.
your turn,
You
your
can never
turn.
lie because your emotions will be right there in your movements. Anyways, all right. Here's a biblical one, guys. I'm glad you guys are having a laugh. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And here's the other one. Would you rather have to eat only manna from the desert or only Noah's animals leftovers for a week?
Give
Happy
me the
day.
manna.
Oh, the manna?
Oh, yes.
Would you rather have
That comes
to eat
directly from God
only-
Himself, the
yeah.
heavens. I ain't need no leftovers from no animals and no ark. Get out
Would
of here.
you rather have to eat only manna from the desert or only Noah's animals leftovers for a week? I guess that's a kind of a no-brainer. I didn't really put you, but then I don't know what.
Have you been to a petting zoo?
Well, this
like-
is what you're thinking. Petting zoos from our era. In
Those
Noah's
are worse.
time,
If he had all these
in-
other animals in there.
in Noah's time,
Si-
the
si
food
los
was
viejos y
organic.
Los conejos apestan.
Pero era orgánico. It was from the earth. It wasn't like they was
What do you think,
processed or
hippopotamus
anything.
are from the sky? Like.
But that's what I'm saying. But they ate vegetables, fruits, that type of food. It wasn't like, dog food or like
Lions
pellets.
still ate meat.
Exactly. So leftover foods from Noah's, thing. You could cook in Noah's Ark. Remember in Kentucky they had like a whole yacht compartment.
You did not just say.
They had like compartments. If you guys ever go to Noah's Ark in Kentucky, I recommend. God bless you. God bless you, Rocky.
God bless
We're
you,
doing
Sway.
we're
He's on
doing
here
would you
listening to our
rather?
shenanigans.
God is good all the time. Yes, sir, and all the time God is good. So yeah, I think what, I'm gonna go with Noah's leftovers. Yeah, Noah's Ark leftovers.
I'm gonna go with manna.
We gotta put these questions on here so that way people can see
Do
them.
like a poll.
Yeah, so people can see them. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick that way, and it's only for a week. Here's the question, guys.
Ayuno mejor.
Here's the question, guys. So that way you guys know what's going on. Hopefully it pops up in there. Elvis said manna,
Exactly.
but manna.
But it's from Jesus. It has no calories and it's all the nutrition.
But then it's only for a week though. I imagine manna tasted like a stale cracker maybe.
What did
Like
it taste
cracker.
like? A concha.
It did not.
You don't know that?
Because they had to.
Have you tried it?
Well, they had to. They legit wanted to, like, we're tired of. But then they ate it for like a very long time, and then they're like, let's get something else. Let's spruce it up. I feel like manna was like the kale of its time, of that time. Like kale was like plain. Like you can't really. You added to everything. They added kale to everything. So I feel like it was the
Okay,
kale
let's
of
move
its
on.
time.
This is making me sad. God
So-
bless you, Natalie. Those of you who are joining us,
Yes.
we are doing a quick, lighthearted mixture of giggles and seriousness on Would You Rather.
Yeah. Here's the question.
Join us for this.
And if you got one, she put, I'm not eating Bambi. I don't think you're allowed to eat the animals. Well, then again,
Well, I mean,
were the
how-
lions vegetarians while they were in the ark?
No, they were most definitely not.
So what did they feed them? How much meat stored up did Noah have that he was able to feed these lions and
Well,
all
when
their
we get to
carnivorous
heaven,
creatures?
You can ask him.
I think there was a whole thing. There was a whole menu in there. I mean, dude, it's crazy when you think about it. So I'm not eating Bambi. Is what I was. Yeah, it's kind of So the question is, guys, would you rather have to eat only manna from the desert or only Noah's animals leftovers for a week? What would you pick? Alva
But
Garcia
it's
says
leftovers.
manna.
Gross. No, thank you. No, gracias.
All right, go ahead. Yours.
My turn. It is, would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life?
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life? How would that? So
Like, you could
I
go
pause it and then
Like where you're at currently.
like a Saved by the Bell from like Zach. From,
kind of, I guess.
like like he would pause. He'd be like freeze,
then he
and everything would freeze.
Yeah.
And then he'll like a monologue or talk to the camera. And then it would just go right back. Huh.
Or rewind to.
I think I would rather pause. How far back can I rewind? 30 seconds? A minute? 40 seconds? 60 seconds? How long can I pause for? See, these are questions. These are questions I need answers to.
I'm not thinking these things thoroughly.
Well, I think I would rather pause. I think I would rather pause. Because let's say I'm in the middle of a fight. I'm like, pause.
I would rather rewind so that I'm in the middle of the fight. Cause what did he say exactly?
No, I would pause. Because I'll like move out the way and then just leave. Like, what? How's he in his car already? He was just here. Not that I get in a lot of fights, people, but that's just me thinking. Or let's say you get a really tough question. Pause. Let me go research this real quick. Boom, here's the answer.
I don't know. I think I would rather rewind.
Rewind?
Yeah. Imagine seeing Jackson, James, and Ailani, little itty-witty babies again.
Oh, but you want to rewind like 20 years.
Yes. I didn't limit myself to 30 seconds.
Oh, mira. Look at this insight. Alba Garcia, rewind, because I can pause now.
There you go.
Elaborate. Elaborate. Just give us a little bit more. What do you mean you can pause now? If you got superpowers that and this is your way of coming out right now, that you could just pause time. Well, I got some questions.
DM us. We have this business and we want to present
we got a business idea for you. Because we got a business idea and once in a lifetime.
We got Kevin to help us financial that.
Yeah, Kevin can finance not finance, but you could give us the wisdom. All right, here we go. Next question. We got 5 people in here. What would you do? Would you rather pause or rewind? If you could pause or rewind in life, what would you do? We got 5 people in here. We got one person that said they would pause. Would you rewind? Would you pause? All right, here's my biblical question. Ooh. All right, get ready. Would you rather have Jonah's sea adventure or Daniel's lion's den experience but survive? Survive in both cases. Would you rather have Jonah's sea adventure or Daniel's lion's den experience? Jonah?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's scary though.
That's
why? Terrifying.
Because I know the ending.
Well, you know the ending in both of them.
Yeah, but like you kind of do that a little bit by going to the zoo. There's a clear thing. You're like right next to the lion, so you have a sense.
Look at the dramatic zoom.
Otra vez, dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why it does that. Hold on, guys.
Okay, so we have a response there on the pause now situation.
Go ahead and read it while I fix this camera.
It says,
there we go.
Okay, on my. Okay.
I use my hands too much. That's why.
Well, you can pause instead of acting or answering right away.
Oh. There you go.
Eso se llama tener dominio propio.
That's true. But I feel like I'll take too long in my. Bro, it's been an hour, bro. Give me an answer.
No, I think I would do Jonah because imagine it. There's a storm, hurricane winds, the water's coming onto the ship. Everybody's like trying to figure it out. You know that it's you. They're doing like suertes and whatnot, and it lands on you, and you know it's you. So you're already adrenaline.
So you're jumping in the water. You can't even swim.
Exactly. I've done it before.
What?
I've jumped into the ocean.
But then again, I can't fight a lion either. So
and this one is like he probably didn't even see it because if it was such a big enough fish to get him. All he knows is he was like,
goodness gracious, though.
Imagine that.
I know. I have respect.
Would be amazing.
No, I'm taking the lion's den. I'm sticking to the earth.
And then like you're getting like squishiness in there.
I'm sticking to the den. I mean,
it's probably stinky.
But literally he came out bleached. Like the juices of the whales and everything. Like you're gonna experience that. Daniel came out unscathed. Like he was cool.
Yeah.
He just
on dry land and he took a nap.
Exactly.
It's a 3. What is it? What is that mean? What is that? Holiday adventure?
Give me
what is it called?
The JetBlue 2 holiday adventure. Literally keep me grounded, y'all. Yeah, exactly. Keep me grounded. I have respect for the ocean. I have deep respect for the ocean. As the ocean is deep, I am just as respectful of the ocean in its entirety. I mean, even the one time we went scuba diving or scuba whatever what do you call that? Scuba something? No. Yeah, snorkeling. We didn't go scuba. We went snorkeling. And there was big old manta rays and underneath. And that was only like 10 feet of water?
No,
probably.
That was not no 10 feet big.
What was it?
It was at least 50 feet down.
50 feet down.
Yes.
That's 50 feet down.
Yeah, we didn't touch the bottom, but it was that deep.
It was 50 feet.
He took us in, like on the boat, like we went into the ocean.
And it wasn't like a big fancy boat either. It was something like
it was just like this random stranger on our honeymoon with the with
with
the
a
lancha.
boat and some
He's
snorkeling
like,
gear.
Y'all want to go in? And we're like, sure.
Why not?
Why not?
We'll live it up. Cancun. Jack's shooketh. Yes, I am very shooketh because I was in that water, in the ocean water, and 50 feet is no joke. And there was a huge manta ray underneath that killed Steve Irwin, by the way, guys. That was the creature.
Steve Irwin.
I know I'm not Steve Irwin, but still though, I'm taking the Lion's Den experience.
I'm taking the Jonah. You know why? Because it's okay. Think of it as my skin afterwards. Like the Koreans, they want that skin. I would already come with it.
Look, let me look for the guy friends with lions. I think it. There's this guy. Yes, there he is.
Yeah, no, I think I'll take Jonah because there's more adrenaline in it. There's the storm. There's the being thrown off because you told them to. There's the being swallowed. There's the you don't know if you're going to die for 3 days and 3 nights.
This is what I want to be right here. This. You see this, guys? See that? That. See? Look at that. That's what I want. Oh my gosh, that's super loud. Sorry, guys, if that's super loud. Oh, I don't think it's popping up anyways. See, look at that. Look at that. This guy is friends with these lions, by the way. And I'm sorry if I'm talking super loud. And dramatic zoom.
Oh my God, babe, get it together.
I can't even hear you. All right, we're pausing this. Jeez, that was super loud.
Te metes.
But see, that's what I want. Look at him. He's under the armpit of the lion. That's what Daniel was doing.
No, he wasn't.
that was Daniel.
No, he
was
not.
just chilling with the lions, using them as a San Marcos.
He was probably just.
This
in the
is the
corner
ultimate San Marcos.
like, Lord.
This is the ultimate San Marcos.
I'll take Jonah. I'll take Jonah for.
You know how the San Marcos have like the lions and the tigers? Mm-hmm. This is Daniel. He was the original San Marcos.
Natalie says Daniel all the way to see the mouth of the lion shut must have been awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like to be in the ocean drowning and then not drown.
No, I can't.
I can.
I
think that would be like my ultimate last adventure.
I can't. Let me. Okay, so this is what Arlena wants. Let me show you guys what Arlena wants. This is what.
At the end, I'm okay,
this is what
guys.
wants.
At the end, it's fine. We know at the end we'll be fine.
This is what Arlena wants. All right, this is what Arlena wants. Hold on.
No, not that.
Look at that.
Add hurricane winds and rain.
What? That's what you want?
No, you have to add hurricane winds.
Look at that.
And a boat.
Look at that.
A big boat. And then you throw me off the boat.
That.
And then I land in the water. And then I sink.
That's a humpback whale swallowing a yacht. Not a yacht. A kayak. A kayak. Swallowing a kayak with a man on it. That's what Arlena wants.
No, I want there to be a thunderstorm. I want their hurricane winds. I want their
She wants the thunderstorm and hurricane winds.
I want the adrenaline pumping in my heart.
I'm not going to lie. Imagine what Jonah saw in the belly of a whale. You want to know what Jonah saw in the belly of a whale?
Darkness. Hello,
I don't know. I was trying to see if I could come up with a clever thing. I don't know. Put a bag over your head or something, and make it wet.
Probably just smell like tuna in there the entire time.
The whole time. All right.
Tuna y salmon pasao.
Yeah, pasao. All right, so that's that one. All right, so your turn.
My turn. Okay.
I'm choosing Daniel all the way. I'm cuddling up next to some lion who can't eat me.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rather me to always be 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late to anything?
Would I rather you... I'll be 10 minutes early.
That means we all 10 minutes early.
Yeah, 10 minutes early. Would I rather you be 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late to everything? Mm-hmm. 10 minutes early all the way.
That includes you too when I'm going somewhere.
Well, yeah, 10 minutes early. This magical would you rather is going to make me more. Is going to make me be 10 minutes early.
I can't see the face I just gave him.
They're gonna have to get on Patreon to be able to see these things. They're gonna have to get on Patreon. Hey, you guys, if you're here, like, share, leave a comment.
We're just having a
See,
good
Albert said
time.
always early. See, I think everybody would. I think everybody wants to be early. I think everybody. I don't think there's anybody who wants to be purposely late for things, because So I feel like that's kind of a.
All right, that one's an easy one.
Yeah,
I guess.
10 minutes late. Oh wait, hold on. Kevin said something. 10 minutes late because on Latino time you need to be 30 minutes late to be on time. Do the math, people. Do the math. 10 minutes early, LOL, I'm always late. See? I think everybody just, initially chooses to be early because we just tend to be kind of late all the time. All right.
Your turn.
Let's go a little bit more family and faith, all right? We did a little bit more like light and silly. Let's go a little bit more deeper. Let's go family.
Okay.
And
Ayúdame,
faith.
señor.
All right. Would you rather have one really good Christian mentor or 5 good Christian friends? Ooh. Would you rather? I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna leave this for you guys.
Would you rather have one really good mentor?
Would you rather have one really good, that makes a difference, one really good Christian mentor or 5 good Christian friends?
I think I'll take the friends.
5?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. 5.
Because if they're
Christian
good
friends.
Christian friends that I know, they
Yeah.
would make the equivalent of the wisdom of one really good mentor.
So it takes 5 really good Christian friends to make one good. I'll take the one. I'll take the
You
one.
take the one?
I'll take the one.
I'll be your one, babe.
I'll
You
take
can
the
come
one.
to me.
I'll take one. I'll take one. I'll take one. You're locked in. You're here. There's no going away. There's no going away. Friends. 5 friends.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because see, the mentor, what if the mentor's
Well, sometimes-
busy and then you like need something like that?
But
it
he's
doesn't
really good though.
Yeah, I know, but
He's
it doesn't
really
say
good
that they're
opposed to
easily
5
accessible.
Good.
Like, but what if you like need them, but they're busy
But
doing
he's
something?
really good. But
so
he's
you're gonna
really
wait
good.
till they're done?
But he's really
if I have
good.
5 friends, I can like phone all 5 friends.
But
and
they're
be like,
good. One really good mentor, keep that circle really small, real small. See, that's because like, how many? Well, it's really hard. Okay, we have good Christian friends now. We have really good Christian, and it's hard for us to get together sometimes because it's we're busy schedules and everything is going, Whereas one really good, but then again,
It doesn't, but it didn't say
kind
you
of
have
equates.
access to the one really good. Like,
But
it would
I
be
know,
the same
I know.
thing.
But schedule-wise, 5 schedules versus 1 schedule.
Bueno,
All
te lo doy.
5 could have
Te lo
strengths
doy.
in different
God
areas.
bless you.
That's true.
Pastora.
That's true.
Limari's up in here. God bless. God bless.
Bendiciones. That's one point of view. Yes.
So tonight we are just having a would you rather conversation, digging into who we are.
Yeah, biblical twist in there. We would love to hear you guys share this with people. Share these questions with them too. See what they have to say. Maybe you'll get a little bit more insight on that friend or on that. On your
in
spouse.
this world where there's a lot of heaviness and a lot of things going on, let's just have a moment to talk.
Yeah, and throw some Bible in there. Yes, bless you. God bless. God bless. Thank you for being here. If you're loving this content, share it, like it, leave your comment. Yeah, you guys are by just being here is a great support. But if you want to go a step further in helping us reach more people, what Stephanie put, all 5 can have strengths in different areas.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Would you? Okay, here's a question from our listeners. Would you rather have been born in the Old Testament or New Testament?
So this is where I would
There's
get
a lot
specific.
of segments in the Old Testament.
I was gonna say I want to know what part of the Old Testament.
Well, you
like,
get
are
to
we
choose.
Are we talking like Eden?
You can choose that.
Or are we talking Babylonia?
You choose. You pick. Well, let's see. Everyone has various experiences. Every lesson can be good or bad for you. Yeah, true.
So New Testament. Do I have Jesus in the New Testament?
Well, yeah, New Testament.
No, but like even in the
the New Testament.
New Testament. I'll go
the
with
27
Jesus.
books in the New Testament. Those.
I'll go to the Gospels. I'll stay in there with Jesus.
Yeah, the Gospels. Ooh, which
to get to see Jesus.
that time? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to see the beginning of the earth. It's fine.
I don't know. I kind of. Man. Or that period of 400 years of no silence.
Well, he didn't say the period of silence. He
Yeah,
just
well,
said
that's like
OT
kind of
or
like in
NT.
between. It's like in between the new and the old. Is that I would, you know what? That I'll pick the 400 years.
Of silence?
Yeah, because I want to know what happened during that time. Why was it so quiet? What was happening during that time? I picked the 400 years of silence in between the old and the new. Ha! Look at that.
Or if you wanted to be...
What would you guys pick, Old or New Testament?
If you wanted to be even like loopholey.
Loopholey?
Get it?
Holy? But loop with loops? Uh-huh.
You could do Daniel, because you know how he got revelations? 4 revelations?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Those visions kind of correlate. What he didn't know, though, we know it because we have all the books now, right?
Exactly.
But he didn't know it.
But
So we would have our knowledge that we have. Will we know what we know now when we go back, or we would be like being born during that time? Yo voy a Mateo capítulo 1, versículo 1. I think that's like the genealogy, right? Look it up. I think that was a genealogy. Matthew chapter 1 is like just a bunch of genealogy, right? Because he wrote for the Jewish people, so he wanted to trace Jesus' lineage all the way back to David.
It says the family tree of Jesus Christ, David's son, Abraham's son. That's Mateo 1:1.
So that's technically like new and old, I guess. There's a loophole there. She's going back all the way back. LMBO. All right, so next one here. Great answers, by the way, guys. But Kevin, answer that. Would I know what I know now, or would I be born during that time and like not knowing what I know now?
Oh, this is a good one.
All right, shoot. It's your turn.
All right, here we go. It says, would you rather be like Noah and build something everyone laughed at?
Okay.
Or like Abraham and go somewhere without knowing where you're headed?
Noah. I would rather build something that everybody laughed at.
But you knew that it was God.
Yeah, because I get the last laugh. I get to laugh at.
While you're in the ark. Oh, my hermano, pastor. ¿Qué pasó ahí, señor? Ayúdalo.
That's you rubbing off on me. That's you rubbing off on me. That's you. Away from me. Get behind me. Get behind me. Like I would love to sit. I would love to sit down and hear his parables. I'm guessing, yeah, Jesus' parables, or some random guy from the street parables. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who were teaching that day. But I'm assuming, and I think I'm correct when you say Jesus, to hear Jesus' parables from firsthand. Kevin put, yes, you know everything you know now. So would you rather live and see everything that came with the Old Testament or the New Testament?
I pick Jesus.
All right, so Stephanie said Noah.
Noah.
Yeah, I think I would still pick the 400 years, that in-between period there. Or you know what? No, I don't know. I was going to say, going back to Kevin's, because this whole talk about how the pyramids were made and all this stuff, whether aliens or UFO and all.
You want to be a conspiracy theorist during the 400 years?
I want to go in there. Oh, I don't know. If I had to pick another, my plan B, my fallback would be that time in Egypt. But would I be a Hebrew or would I be an Egyptian? Or would I be just some other guy?
You could be like that series on YouTube where the Egyptian went with the Hebrews later on.
That's a funny one. Juan, we were just talking about you. I think somebody tagged you, maybe possibly. Juan, God bless you.
The Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit drew you into this podcast right now because we were just talking about you at the beginning of the segment. If you want to know what it was about, you're going to have to rewind and watch this afterwards. But it's at the very beginning, so you're going to have to rewind it and watch it, buddy. So thank you for tuning in, and so would you rather go ahead and ask that question again, honey?
Would you rather be like Noah and build something everyone laughed at, but you know that God told you to do it, right? 100 years of people laughing at you, thinking you're crazy.
Yeah.
Or would you like to be like Abraham and pick up your whole life, everything you know?
Yeah.
You don't even know what's out there really, and just go. Go. Just follow the stars.
Follow the stars. Yeah, no, I picked Noah. What did you pick?
I think on this one I'll take Noah too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God told me.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pick up the mic just a little bit more.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Let me know if y'all can't hear me or if you can hear me too much.
Yeah. No, they can hear you. You're coming out, but it's better when it's closer to you.
Okay.
So,
Pero es que luego me río y no quiero que
the cackles to come
my
out strong.
cackles.
All right, so Noah it is. Noah, because we're technically doing that now, building stuff right now that people, kind of laugh at. Why are you guys doing that? That's not going to come into anything. That's not going to do anything. But hey, we're building it because number one, it's a passion and that we love doing it, and sharing the gospel is building that too. I follow the stars. Juan says he's gonna be Abraham in that point.
Just head into the desert.
He's gonna follow the stars. Yeah, it
nice.
leads somewhere. Natalie put Abraham as well. All right, we got some Abrahams here. All right, cool.
Your turn. You shoot.
All right, here we go. Here is my would you rather question. All right, check it out, guys. All right. Let me see. Okay. Would you rather have the faith to move mountains or the patience of Job?
What does that mean?
Would you rather? Well,
that sounds like a fortune cookie. What do you
No, but look at everything that Job went through, and the man was just patient. He's like, I'm gonna be here and my boils, and I'm just gonna
and then
wait.
move mountains, like literal mountains.
Would you rather have the faith to move mountains that you can speak and?
I'll take the faith.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't want to be full of boils.
Well, that's not saying that you're gonna go through the boils. It just says that your patience is gonna be like.
Well, what do you think gives you patience? Going through all the boils.
Well, yeah, true. But like.
Yo veo sin creer porque yo sé que eso es así.
And this actually touches on a little bit of this extreme faith where it's like I decree and I declare. This whole decree and declare, like our faith manipulates God to do what we want, to do our bidding. So you got to be careful with that, guys. I do believe in the power in the name of Jesus, but not to do what we want to do, but to ultimately execute God's will and His plan for our lives. And I believe God heals, and He still moves in those areas.
I still take faith.
Huh? You said, yeah, no, same. I think I would. Ooh, hold on. But man, to have the patience of Job.
I have the faith, and you can have the patience. You can keep
balance each other out. I'll take the patience.
There you go.
I think I give me the patience. To be quiet.
I can't.
To be quiet, to be patient enough to just be quiet.
No, yo no tengo ese don, ni lo quiero.
No. I'm gonna be patient with you. Give me the patience. I feel like I could go. Would you rather have? Okay, here's another one from Kevin. Here's another one, guys. Would you rather have the gift of prophecy or the gift of healing? Very charismatic question.
I would say healing, however, but ultimately it's God's will. No, I can do healing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be used as like
a fortune telling,
like a healer, like, you know what I mean? Like
it could go. People will do that though.
I know.
People will automatically.
I don't want to be like those
there.
people that are like, mira, el aceite de la unción, mándeme $20 y
Again,
le doy un pañuelo.
All these gifts are ultimately for a purpose to point back to the gospel. That the reason for these gifts is to edify the church. It's to bring people to the kingdom of God, to show that the kingdom of God has power and ultimately salvation. To edify the body of Christ, to what was the second thing I just said? To bring people to salvation, and yeah, dude, because my mind just went somewhere else. To edify the body of Christ, to
listeners, what did he just say?
Yeah, guys. But the third, ultimately, the most important one is to lead people to Christ. To demonstrate God's power. I think it was. Yeah, it's the second part. To edify, to demonstrate God's power, and to point people to the cross, to salvation. The gift of healing people, to edify the body and point back to the Christ. Yes.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. And I think the second one was, to demonstrate God's power, to show God's power. So I personally, if you gave me a choice, which very young in ministry, we were like pursuing the gifts, like, because the more gifts that you had, man, the more invitations you're gonna get.
Did you boom yourself?
No.
Oh. I
hit the little thing. But no, ultimately you want to see God's presence, and from there everything flows. And God's the one in charge of healing and doing the miraculous signs and wonders, and we just prophecy analysis. So prophecy, there's different avenues of prophecy. I feel like there's that don de ciencia that I've seen people, they'll tell you God will reveal to them your social security number, or stuff like that. Or others where God shows them or gives them a specific word that is tailored for them on either something that they have to, a command that God is calling, a charge that God is giving them. It sometimes could be a reprimand too as well. But oftentimes in the Bible, that's what you see prophecy being used as. Sometimes it's like to correct, to align, to reprimand, or to give charge, like to give you, hey, this is what you got to do, and this is what's gonna happen, or you did this and you did that, fix it. And it oftentimes is to bring to light something that was in darkness. Anyways, so that's a little bit.
Time's a ticking, so I think we have.
Time's a ticking. Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you for being here and sitting at the table.
Conversations.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That was Kevin.
My last one.
Your last one?
My last one, and then you get ready with your last one.
All right. Well, okay. I got some here.
Oh, these two are good.
Oh, well, see, you can use them unless we do another next time.
Yeah. So it says, would you rather be in the crowd when Lazarus was raised, or when the Red Sea was parted?
Interesting.
Would you rather be in the crowd when Lazarus was raised,
in the crowd,
or when the Red Sea was parted? So what would y'all pick? Jesus crying at a tomb, Mary, Martha saying, "Man, you would have been here, Lord," a whole dramatic episode, and then Jesus is just like, "Come out." Or vienen los jinetes, vienen los caballos.
Yes,
you're at the sea.
That's what I'm picturing.
Moses lifts up his hands and the water starts.
Wasn't there like a fire that came
like a
down
tornado
too?
Fire situation.
That kind of helped them, give them more time so they can.
I don't know, but that's what Prince of Egypt told me. So.
The Prince of Egypt. Yeah, good movie, by the way. Really good film.
Amazing movie. What are you talking
Prince
about?
of Egypt. Yeah.
Mark the generation.
Yeah.
So what would you pick?
Who was the voice of God? It was the voice of God in the Prince of Egypt. Dios lo bendiga, hermana Mayra. Gracias por estar con nosotros y conectarse en este. Vamos a charlar.
Estamos charlando en ¿qué preferirías?
¿Qué preferiría, hermana Mayra? ¿Estar ahí cuando Jesús resucitó a Lázaro o estar presente cuando Moisés abrió el mar rojo? ¿Cuál escenario usted preferiría estar presente?
Si pudiese.
Si pudiese. Solo son preguntas así de
hipotéticas.
Hipotéticas. Israel, Red Sea. I'm not. Hold on. Amén. Red Sea. I'm not playing with zombies. LOL, JK. God bless you. Yeah, because think about it. If you're in that scenario,
God bless you, Lito.
God bless you, Lito. Thank you for tuning in. If you're in that scenario and you're like, let's say you don't know you don't know any of this, and you're coming. Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy. It's for 4 days.
I would go with the Red Sea because we, like Lito said, we have like the zombie stuff.
Like people coming back from the dead, but it's Jesus doing it though. That's my only thing right now. My only thing is like, is Jesus doing it
after he wept?
After he wept with his disciples, and No,
I'm gonna take the dramatic seas because I want to see if it's really dramatic, like in the Prince of Egypt, or was it just like.
Man, we're picking that over Jesus, though? That's crazy, though.
I have another one with Jesus later on, but yeah.
That's crazy, though.
I'm taking...
Because it's like a two-part, because you get to see Jesus, and you get to see him do something wild.
So then you pick Lazarus.
Yeah, I think I'm picking Lazarus.
All right, I take the Red Sea, and I'll tell you all about it.
Kevin put Red Sea all day.
See, Team Red Sea.
Red Sea all day. I don't know, guys.
But like, think of it, babe. Think of it. Your death is coming at your doorstep in these chariots, and there's nothing but ocean, and now you're panicking.
Yeah.
And now the hand of God, like, literally is just like, and then you're walking.
But I feel like that could be replicated.
Replicated. Go out there and see.
Well, you can't replicate bringing somebody back
CPR
from life
CPR
after 4 days. You do CPR on somebody after 4 days of being dead.
I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna be like, I'm sure somewhere the
with
Lord has done
Lazarus,
this miracle.
you can make an excuse he really wasn't dead. It was 4 days though, and he was wrapped up in like, and if he didn't die,
If he
he didn't die then, he died when they wrapped him up. Because it wasn't like they just wrapped you up. They wrapped you up tightly, bro, and they got you in there. You suffocated. So if he didn't die because of the illness or whatever happened to him, he died because they wrapped him up in it, depending on when you showed. But I'll go with Lazarus because I'm seeing Jesus do his thing. Seeing Jesus do his thing. All right.
Next.
Yeah, but I wasn't with him for 4 days, so I don't have receipts. You don't have. You got the Bible, bro. The Bible tells you exactly what happened. But I guess you're saying, well, assuming that you didn't know what you know. Okay. Let's see. Deep and thought-provoking. Here we go. This is deep and thought-provoking.
Okay, I'll be serious.
All right. Would you rather have been at the foot of the cross or at the empty tomb?
I would take the cross.
Come on now. Would you rather be at the foot of the cross?
If I know what I know now?
Or at the empty tomb?
If I know what I know now, the cross.
Yeah? Well, you gotta elaborate. You gotta give me more than just give me something.
Well, because if I know what I know now, I know that the tomb is gonna be empty regardless.
Yeah.
So why am I gonna be there just para eso voy a Israel ahorita y veo la tumba vacía? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do that now. But to be at the feet of Jesus while he's being crucified, like, that would mark my life to like never like imagine when we take Santa Cena and we feel that. But to see it and to see, because we, from what I know, is that we are not told exactly how horrifying it really was. Like, fue inmolado. Like, what does inmolado mean?
People, but I don't think you wouldn't look. You would look away. I honestly think you would look away, because just look at what happened recently with the video that was going viral everywhere. Yeah. People looked away, and that was just
but
not even on the spectrum of what Jesus went through.
I don't think I would stare. I just, to know that I'm at the feet of Jesus.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, dude, it was that horrendous and that horrific where the Bible describes
it would be Mary, Juan, and me. We would be there together.
I'm pretty sure there was other.
I said me and Juan and Mary.
Y estaba Arlena.
Y Arlena.
And Arlena. All of a sudden, the Bible changes, and some random Mexican woman,
I have no idea how
Arlena, is in there. Well, see, in the same way, we're not taking this lightly, guys. We're not. We know that it's a very important time, but it's just these thoughts, these questions that come in these scenarios, because of the weight of their significance in our lives, and how, for me, I think I would do the tomb. It would have to be like right when he, like.
So you would beat the ladies?
No. Right when
you
it was
run
being
with the ladies.
Right when it was happening with the Romans and Jesus coming out.
With the shaking.
Yes, the earthquake, the Romans running out, and Jesus coming out. I would love to see that. When the earth shakes and the Romans are like one, this big old bright light, and the stone is being rolled away, and Jesus is like, oh, that was a good nap. And then he comes out.
So the longest death that's written down is Velma Thomas for 17 hours. That she suffered a cardiac arrest at her home, and she was hospitalized and experienced 3 separate instances of clinical death.
Bro, 17 hours, 4 days, bro. 4 days dead.
Anyways, I'm at the cross still.
Okay.
Change my mind.
4 days. 4 days. But yeah, I would love to be there when he came out of the tomb.
I don't think I would come back the same though.
Well,
If I saw him at the cross, I don't think I'd come back the same.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well,
But I would come
Peter
back
went
actually.
running when he heard the women were there before the men were even got there.
Well,
And they saw Jesus right then and there, and Jesus had a conversation with them. Like, I would love that experience too. Like, yo, I just, I knew what you went through, and here you are, and there you are. That would be an amazing experience. All right, we got time for one more, and then wrap it up. What's your last one?
Well, that was my last one for today.
You said you had two really good
I
ones.
can't find it anymore.
If you don't got it, I have
All
one
right,
more.
shoot, because I can't find mine.
No, you don't got it.
Well,
All right, you don't got it.
well, this one is kind of related to what we've already said. So it says, "Would you rather walk by faith like Peter, stepping out onto the water, or wait patiently like Noah, building the ark?"
Say it again. So would I rather?
Would you rather walk by faith like Peter, stepping onto the water,
Yeah.
or wait patiently like Noah, building the ark?
I feel like they all intertwine though. Like, you need faith in order to have patience. I feel like they intertwine. Somehow,
Okay, so
somewhere.
then the experience.
Yeah,
Go
the
by
experience. Give me the walking on water experience.
Mhm.
Walking on water.
Well, there was one that it wasn't a question, but I started thinking about it, and it's like, if it was an experience again, would you want to be in the boat when the storm is happening and Jesus is asleep, and witness the Lord just be like, "Vientos cálmense,"
Yeah.
or would you rather see the burning bush and then like see
that's
that
in
experience from the outside, looking at like Moses, like, "Quítate las sandalias, quítate las chanclas," or "Cálmate agua"?
Oh. I don't know. That's a good one. Quítate las chanclas, I think, is a crazy one, because this is God introducing himself for the very first time.
I am.
Yeah, I think I'll pick that. And this is God introducing himself for the very first time to Moses, which is way before Abraham. So yeah, that's God introducing himself for the very first time. I'll pick that one. All right. Oh, look at my feet. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in and being with us. If you missed out on some of this stuff, on some of the Would You Rathers, you can always watch this, go back, and leave your comments there. What would you pick? What would you rather? I love to go back and read the comments. And, yeah, if you love this, too, as well, share it. And if the more people share, the more people like and comment, we repeat it and do it again. If you have a question of Would You Rather with a biblical twist, a family-friendly one, leave it in the comments. Shoot me a DM. As always, we appreciate you being here with us, sitting down with us for an hour or so, and just, talking about, family life, Christian life, everything in between.
God bless you guys.
God bless you guys. Have
Be
a good
blessed.
night. God bless, and take care.